And I would have to say one of the main things that this program has done to change my lens and thinking and perceptions of the Middle East is that it highlighted the importance of learning about the big picture of the Middle East. It's such a complex place and unique region with many different agendas. So this program really helped shape my ability to discover those different agendas and put them into a bigger context.
This has really helped to open my mind substantially to events that are going on in the world and look at it through different perspectives. It's the ways that we talk to different people with really contrasting views. When we looked at really right-wing, really left-wing Israelis, we looked at Palestinians. It really was very opening to hear these different ways that people were able to really express their opinions.
We've talked a lot about narratives and ideology and identity, and more than anything, I think the human spirit is really, really good at overcoming some really awful hardships.
When it comes to the Middle East, 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2, and I think that's a very good description of this entire trip. You may hear one perspective or one narrative of what's going on, but when you come talk about it with people and learn more about it, you know 1 + 1 isn't 2. There's so much more going on behind that.
Being here on the ground and really seeing the reality here in the day-to-day life gave me such an appreciation and understanding for the region that I do not think I would have had if we had not come.
You can't always take things at face value, and there's always another layer. And, you know, Jerusalem was layer upon layer of Muslims and Christians and Jews, and same with the entire country of Israel, and it's all very complex and they're all tied to this same land, and I think that's incredibly important in thinking about this issue and trying to solve this conflict.
I think the most important thing that I've learned is looking at things from multiple perspectives, because we've met with so many different people, and the thing with the Middle East is, there's as many stories and as many narratives and as many perspectives as there are people who live here.
The culture here and the people have just been really amazing and welcoming. And I've changed my lens of how I look at this place. It's not a place of conflict, and though it does happen, it's not defined by that. There's so much more that goes into it. The complexity is a really beautiful, wonderful thing, and something that, again, I am now 100% interested in continuing to study and hopefully be a part of in my own life.
With the ever-changing tide of events that happens in this region, it's important to remember that, as Avi, our teacher, our leader, has said numerous times throughout the program, that in this part of the world, in this neighborhood, 1 + 1 does not always necessarily equal 2. I'm sure my other peers have said that, and I think that really puts into perspective the true landscape of the region and the people that are here.
Jewish, I wanted to form an opinion about the Middle East, particularly the conflict between Israel and Palestine, not based on propaganda, not based on what my friends or my family was telling me, but truly based on the different narratives. And we really got to explore that. It was phenomenal throughout the program.
Perspective on the Middle East and considering different perspectives is definitely something that I've learned from the program and from the trip.
The Eisenhower Institute is really a wonderful place, and I feel like I've grown so much as a person from the relationships I've formed and the connections that will help me personally and professionally.